Hey guys, today looks to be a super exciting day to be firing up some pottery. We're going to be doing a Salado style firing for this effigy pot right here. This little guy is pretty crazy. I'm planning on doing a similar project down the road, so this is going to be a bit of an experiment for me. I'm going to be testing out some new clay and some new temper on this thing, and I'm hoping for some good results. So let's get started on this, shall we? But first things first guys, check this out. These wildflowers are just crazy. These particular guys can give some people an allergic reaction, so I wouldn't recommend touching them, but they sure are beautiful. So there's my warm-up fire. It is going well underway right now. I'm gonna rotate my jar every once in a while and make sure it stays nice and warm for this pre-firing before we get to the real action. I've got it resting here on a cover sherd. We've had some flash flooding in the last couple of days, so this is still pretty damp out here. And I'll just continue to rotate it around, make sure it kind of warms up evenly as this fire burns out. And I've also got to collect some wood for the main firing, so I think I'll actually start on that right now. And here's a quick look at the effigy jar that we're going to be firing. Pretty cool little guy, I think. I just hope he survives. I always like to sort my wood out. Luckily, I don't need too crazy of big branches for this firing. But I want to make sure I have enough sticks. And as you can see, none of them are pretty thick. That way they're going to burn pretty quick. This whole firing should last about 10 minutes. Maybe 15 at the most. But it's nothing too crazy. Well, it looks like my pre-firing is all burned out. My pot's nice and warm now. I can check some of these clay bricks right in here now. I do want to elevate this a little bit higher though. I forgot that head is a little bit far down. Yeah, that might work. Hopefully. Yeah, it looks pretty good like that. So all we got to do now is start stacking the wood. The little guy didn't want to stay. And as you can see, I'm kind of stacking this a little bit denser than I normally would. Definitely a lot more dense. Yikes. Some wood on the back here. Surprisingly, this wood wasn't as damp as I thought it would be, but it's still a little bit on the questionable side. All right, and as you can see, I've got plenty of gaps to allow that air to flow through, but this is a lot more densely stacked than I normally would. It looks pretty good in there. You can see some of the red. That'll help me monitor when the carbon is burned out of the white. All right, so let's hope this guy decides he wants to work this time. I've been having so much trouble with this lately. Yeah, it's just a... Oh boy. Come on, my little friend. Oh, success. All right, we'll just let that guy burn. Well, it looks like this fire is well underway now. It actually lit up a lot better than I thought it would. Let's get some temperature readings on this thing. Well, the good news is I didn't hear any explosions this time, so that's always definitely a good thing. This fire is almost completely burned out. I'm gonna let it completely go though, and then I'll see what kind of results we got so far, but it looks pretty decent. I do see a little bit of carbon on that white slip, but that's to be expected. Well, that black stayed pretty black, but I don't think I burned all the carbon out. Oh boy. That's... Yeah, probably could have used a little longer in the old oven. Oh, there's just so many beautiful wildflowers out right now. Oh man, guys, looks like this was a success. This is pretty cool. I have to get home and wipe off most of the ash, but it turned out pretty decent, I think. Uh-oh. Looks like I got a piece of pyrite that decided to pop out. I tell you, that stuff sure is sneaky. You just never know where it's going to be hiding in your temper. Sometimes it could even be hidden in the clay too if you don't really levigate it. And this is a clay I really don't levigate. I just grind it up and turn it into clay as is. Oh, but this is beautiful. Wow. Oh, that lovely ding. Oh wow, I got a hawk flying right over here. Well, now that was pretty darn cool. It's not often you get buzzed over by a hawk. Wow, he sure was having fun up there. But who knows, maybe that's a good omen for this jar right here. Oh, just listen to that beautiful ding. Ah, I don't see any visible cracks. Minus that little piece of pyrite, I would consider this a pretty good success. Can't wait to get home and get this thing cleaned up. Well, since we're so close to the river, I figured it might be a great idea to take some pictures of the pottery that I just fired. Let's see what we can come up with. Oh man, it sure is beautiful out here. Well guys, I sure hope you enjoyed today's firing. It sure procured some interesting results. I can't wait to start on my next one. I really hope you enjoyed watching this firing today. If you did, please be sure to consider hitting that subscribe button and helping this channel grow. All right, my friends, thanks so much for the support. Till next time.